Hello, Tan BOTC channel. I still don't really have a voice for Spider-Man. I might just do my own. I am not good at doing, because Spider-Man has a very normal sounding voice in a lot of the comics where, Batman's doing a voice, or it's deep, or it's needs a lozenge. And then Joker's a little, clown. Sounds like a clown sometimes with a rough voice too when he gets angry and such. Really depends on who's playing him. But yeah, and they're just a much somewhat easier to do impressions. Also, not so much. There's definitely difficulties to them as well. So I feel like the Green Goblin might be easier, but here's where it'll actually start. And I needed to get to a one of these soon enough. The Green Goblin is such a nifty villain that the sooner we meet him, the better. So let's visit a silent, shadowy basement laboratory where we find, there, my flying broomstick is finished at last. Now to put on my costume and test it out. It's purring like a kitten. I made the controls simple enough that there's no chance of a fatal error. And now to keep my appointment with the most unusual group that's awaiting me. Ahem. Tired of waiting. Oh, wait. And in the sleazy hotel room, not far away. Tired of waiting. When's that goblin guy gonna show up? Stop tossing that crummy lasso at me, Montana, or you won't be around when he does arrive. Keep your shirt on, Fancy Dan. If this is some kind... I sound like Patrick. kind of trick, I'll make the goblin wish he never tried to play it on the Yawks. Suddenly, a mocking form streaks in through the window. It's no trick, Ox. I'm now ready to give the four of you your orders. Look, it's him. You're nuts, Goblin. The enforcers don't take orders from anyone. Correction, Ox. I'm not anyone. I'm the Green Goblin. Hey, it's the sparks shooting out of his fingers. Start talking, Goblin. I've got a hunch it'll be worth listening. I know that Spider-Man defeated you and caused you to go to jail for a stretch some months ago. Do as I say, and I promise you'll have your revenge on him. Must you just got yourself a deal? Jeez, these guys are annoying to frickin' read their goddamn dialogue. Sometime later, in the plush offices of a glamorous Hollywood movie studio. Years ago, we won an Oscar with our movie, The Nameless Thing from the Black Lagoon, in the Murky Swamp. What a title name. But we haven't had a good, scary hit since then. You're right, BJ. Of course, BJ. So true, BJ. I've got to think. I've got to get an inspiration for a picture as great as the nameless thing from the Black Lagoon in the Murky Swamp. So leave me. I must be alone. Yes, BJ. Certainly, BJ. Absolutely, BJ. I have it. I'll change the title and release the same movie again. I'll call it The Unknown Thing instead of The Nameless Thing. I'll make millions. Forget it. I've got a real money-making idea for you. Huh? What? Who are you? Call me the Green Goblin. I'm your next star. You're a nut. Now get on your broomstick and fly out of here. Very well. If you don't want a movie co-starring me, the Enforcers, and Spider-Man. Did you say Spider-Man? Starring in a movie for me? It can't miss. I can see it all now. I'll have hundreds dancing girls, a cast of thousands. Maybe I can get Tony Curtis to play Spider-Man or one of the Beatles. I'll go you one better. I'll get you the real Spider-Man to play the part. I was right. You are a nut. Nobody knows who he is. Nobody can get within 100 feet of him. But you'll deliver Spider-Man? Exactly. Now you leave everything to me. Just relax and count your money. A few days later, 3,000 miles away in New York. Peter, how do you do it? You're the only one in the class who got 100% on our last test exam. It's just luck, I guess, Liz. That and spending long hours studying every night. A lot of good it'll do you. Who wants to be an egghead anyway? Not me. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating so bad the sweat's going into my eye. At least my hands aren't sweating. It so happens, Mr. Flash Thompson, that you couldn't be. Ugh. I frickin' started my words and repeated them there. What the hell? You don't have the equipment for being an egghead. Namely, you're too dumb. It's the men with brains who run this country, not muscle-bound goops like you. Liz is right. She sure is. Well, what do you know? Looks like the kids finally see the light. Look, Puny Parker, I warned you not to try to beat my time with Liz Allen. Beat what time? You've got about as much chance with her as Khrushchev has with J. Edgar Hoover. Hey, quiet, you guys. There's a bulletin coming in over my radio. It's reliably reported that a green-garbed figure on a broomstick has been flying over Manhattan for the past hour. The public is asked to keep calm until we can verify. It sounds like someone's imagining things, but just to play it safe, Spider-Man better do a little checking. Lucky my classes are finished for the day. No one will miss me. Minutes later, the radio report was right. He looks like some sort of green goblin. I'll make a catapult of my web and see what he's up to. I'd better not miss. It's a long way down. Hold it, fella. How about giving a guy a lift? Spider-Man, I've been waiting for you. I knew if I flew around the city, you'd be sure to investigate sooner or later. Okay, then, you've found me. Now what's the pitch? I have a legitimate deal to offer you. I represent BJ Cosmos of Cosmos Productions. He wants you to star in a movie. He's in New York, specially to see you. Don't take my word for it. He's at the Ritz Plaza Hotel. I'm on my way, but if this is a gag, you'll be a mighty sorry little goblin. And so, I've searched half the hotel already and still... Uh-oh. So there you are. Come in. Don't just hang there. If anyone's gonna see you, I'll make 'em pay for it at the movies. I don't believe in wasting words. I'll give you $50,000 to star in the Spider-Man story. We'll write an original script in which you fight the enforcers and the Green Goblin. If I accept, I don't want any interviews, no publicity, no sightseers on the set, and no phony romance build-ups with starlets. Okay, but you'll break 1,000,000 Hollywood hearts. Hold on a sec. Holy crap. Hold on. Let me check the cover of that. So sorry about this. Everything's just going wrong right now, but that's fine. Whew. Raw. I think I do need this fan. I'll just have it blow on my back here. Hopefully that'll be fine. Whew. And check my hands real quick. Wipe them off too, just in case. Okay. I have a towel here just in case. Yeah, it's been getting freaking hot. Also, you know what? I'm gonna close this window as well. Woo! I've never had to take a break between a comic book reading like that before. That's crazy. Let me just make sure the cover is fine. Okay. Looks mostly fine. Let's have it so it's down here. Might be better if I read it like this anyways. Oh, I can barely see the words from here though. Let's move in closer. Okay. It's so I'm not touching the cover so much. Come on, camera, stop moving. Just sign on the dotted line. And I'll make you more famous than the nameless thing from the Black Lagoon in the murky swamp. Why does it look double-visioned? Fame, phooey. I'm just thinking of all the wonderful things I can do for poor Aunt May with $50,000. Just can't turn this down. Then after the contract is signed, remember, report to my studio in Hollywood by the end of the week. Don't worry, I'll be there. It worked. Neither of them suspect my real motives, and Spider-Man doesn't dream that his trip to Hollywood will be a one-way journey with no return. The next morning, whoops. Let's move this out of the way. Next morning at the office of the Daily Bugle. Betty, do you have a few minutes? I've got something important to tell you. Sure, Mr. Parker, but don't let Mr. Jameson see us. He's in one of his usual horrible moods. Parker, I thought I heard you. Pack your bags. Kid Cosmos Films is making a movie of Spider-Man on the coast, and they claim the real Spider-Man is starring in it. And do you want me to go there and get some exclusive photos for you, eh? I hope he'd send me. This is the perfect excuse to give Aunt May. But I wanted to tell Betty first. It sure will be great, though. I'll get a bundle from Mr. Cosmos and make some additional money from old JJJ for the pics I take. Aunt May will never have to worry again. You look mighty happy, Peter Parker. I suppose you can't wait to meet all those Hollywood beauties. Yeah, I know it continues on the next page, thanks. That's not why I was smiling, Betty. You know how I feel about you, Betty. That's perfectly all right. Oh my goodness. Mr. Parker, I don't claim to be as glamorous as those Scarlets or that blonde Liz Allen you've been walking home from school with lately. Liz, so that's what's bugging her. It keeps not focusing. I gotta refocus it. I think this is going to be a better way to try to do these comic books, though I'm having a hard time trying to see the words. But it keeps me from having to hold on to the covers so I don't mess them up and have like fingerprints on them. Because that can happen. And you gotta be careful with that. So it's probably better if I do it this way. So I'm not touching it and putting any kind of grime or whatever on it. Alright. This is not easy, so I gotta like move the camera around. Later, discussing the trip with Aunt May, Pete runs into still another problem. Peter, dear, I think you're still too young to go traipsing around the country that way. Gosh, Aunt May, I'm a high school senior already. I'll soon be ready for college. But I worry so about you. You know how fragile you are. You're Spider-Man. What do you need to worry about that? Whoops. Look, suppose I promise to dress warm, eat 3 good meals a day, and take my allergy pills every morning. Please, Aunt May, this means so much to me. Well, I suppose I can't keep you tied to my apron strings forever. All right, dear, you may go. I should just do the old voice that I did for that one video I did a while back. That would be funny. It's already kind of funny, honestly, the one I am doing. My goodness, why is everything going wrong today? I just keep seeing the focus mess up. Or is that the camera itself? Hold on. Let's try and focus. There we go. And so the little case of characters in our true-to-life drama are soon assembled. Remember, all of you, I want to win another Oscar with this film. Don't let me down. I want action, action, action. EJ's makeup man must be a genius. Those actors look just like the real enforcers. I wish we could tackle him now. No. Wait till we get on location. After a difficult journey, the camera crew and the stars reach a deserted area in New Mexico where the movie is to be filmed. Let's get started. Unload what equipment and have the cameras ready to roll in 30 minutes. We'll shoot the big fight scene first. What a location. Feels as though we're at the edge of the world. Say, Spider-Man, suppose we go off and rehearse that fight scene while they're setting up the cameras. Yeah, we want to make sure nobody gets hurt when we perform for the cameras. It's okay with me. Okay. Now, in this first scene, I'm the leader of the enforcers, and I fly in to tell them to destroy you. That isn't how it was written in my script. Yeah, well, who saved you got the right script? Hey, try that again and I'll forget this is just a movie. He must be nuts to swing so hard. And wait, why are my spider senses tingling this way? Holy smoke, I must be the world's prized chump. It's a trap. They're not actors. They really are the enforcers. Too bad, boys. I'm wise to you now. Too bad for you, fool. It's you too late. You're surrounded. Surrounding me and beating me are two different things. You can't throw that lasso fast enough to snare me, Montana. Maybe he can't, but Fancy Dan can grab you while you're dodging his rope. And while you turn away to flip Dan over your head, I can follow up with a haymaker. I'm Dirty Dan. Sorry. I couldn't help it. One extra backflip, and I'm a toss my web is all I need to confuse you, Ox. And then hey, what's that? It's Montana's lassoing you again. You can't outthink all of us. Don't kid yourself, Ox. I can outthink and outfight a dozen like you. I'll just lead up and wiggle free while you in the air. Uh-oh, that tingle again. Someone's sneaking up behind me. Too bad, Fancy Dan. Your speed and judo skill won't help you in this case if you can't get close enough to use them. They're just decoys, little fella. I'm the one who's gonna finish you off. Hey, what? Nobody can move that fast. It isn't possible. Sure it is, Ox. All you need is the proportionate strength and speed of a spider. Simple, huh? Whew. I'm in the clear now. I've got to get back and warn the movie crew that they're dealing with real public enemies. Nice try, Spider-Man, but you've accomplished nothing. You can't escape me. The Green Goblin. I'm willing to bet that you're the brains behind the little caper. Spider-Man, you don't know the half of it. He's tossing some sort of stun grenades at me. I can't keep dodging them. He's too fast for me. My web can't hit him while he darts out of range that way. Why don't you quit now, Spider-Man, and save us both a lot of trouble? Ugh, don't let him quit yet, Goblin. I wanna have my fun first. It's Montana. He finally snared me with his lasso. But not one thing he didn't count on is my power of chest expansion. That's an interesting power. I don't remember that in the movies. He done snapped my rope. Get him, foe me. Ox. You don't have to tell me twice, Montana. I'll make sure he doesn't slip away again. You waited a long time for this, masked man, but it was worth it. Let me at him. You boys are having all the fun. What's wrong with y'all? Why can't you hold him down? How can such a skinny runt be so strong? Look out, Fancy Dan. I can't get a swing at him. You brainless lawmox. Watch what you're doing. That's me you're hitting. I've got to summon all my spider strength now, while they least expect it, while they're all confused. Okay, boys, this is it. The party's over. Then before the enforcers can attack again, the amazing Spider-Man attaches some tumbleweed to his web, whipping up a man-made dust storm. This'll give me a smoke screen. I need to escape them. The dust will temporarily blind all of them, but I can pick my way through it using my spider sense. I know, continued on next page. Alright. I also have to start some movie marathon soon. But although the young spider spinner is able to outmaneuver the enforcers, there is still another for who can fly above the dust cloud. He'll have to emerge from there sooner or later, and I'll see him when he does. But what of the folks back home at that very moment? In the quiet of her living room, Peter's Aunt May pens a loving letter note. And I have hope you're taking your vitamins pills, Peter, dear. Also, be sure to get enough sleep. You know how easily you tire. Sorry. Ugh. God damn, this thing's having trouble focusing. While the neighborhood teenagers gather at the soda parlor, one of them in the particular seems to miss the studio's youth. Have any of you gotten any mail from Peter Parker yet? I thought Liz was your gal. Gal, Flash. How come she is so interested in Parker? Why don't you admit it, Liz? You're only making a fuss about puny Parker to make me jealous. You know he's a big zero compared to me. Tell me, Flash, how much rent do you pay in that dream world you live in? Peter is a dreamboat. He's sensitive, intelligent, articulate. You probably don't know what those words even mean. Nuts. He's scared of his own shadow, and you know it. Even in the office of J. Jonah Jameson, Peter Parker is the topic of conversation. Peter Parker better bring me back some sensational pictures of Spider-Man. I don't want to find out that he's wasting the time dating those Hollywood glamour girls. Oh no, I mustn't even let myself think such thoughts about him. I mustn't. But now not astonished, any of the folks back home would be if they could see what's happening now. He's entering that cave. I'll signal the enforcers. I hear them out there. They're after me again. The Goblin must have seen where I went and tipped the enforcers off, but at least I have a chance to catch my breath. Say, what are they doing now? Keep shoving, that's it. Keep shoving. That's it. Sorry? Bah, I'm doing all the work. You're all just hanging on. That does it. This is the only exit from the cave. He'll never be able to rush past us now. This boulder will stop him. But it's powerful dark in here. He can see in the dark better than we all can. Are we trapping him, or has he got us trapped? Don't be a fool, Montana. The four of us can handle a dozen Spider-Men. I wouldn't bet on that. Don't make a sound, cowboy, unless you don't ever want to see that home on the range again. Ugh. Come on, Montana. Don't lag behind. Keep up with us. Hey, you guys, wait. Montana's gone. Maybe he tripped on those nutty high-heeled boots of his. No. Look, it's Spider-Man. He's above us. Now he's got me, Goblin. Help! I'll stop him with another stun bomb. He was a fool to show himself to me. You've had it, Goblin. You're not taking me by surprise. Now, nobody can stop Spider-Man twice with the same old tricks. Blast you, after all my careful planning. You're not going to thwart me now. Well, I'm sure gonna try. Here, this web of mine ought to hold you in a snug little pocket until the holler uncle. You underestimate your power, Spider-Man. You overestimate your power, Spider-Man. Your web can't hold me. Oh, focus. Focus. Not when I can burn my way out of making the tip of my broom stick glow like a flaming ember. Ugh. Man, this is not a good time to be reading comic books right now. I might have to find like a different place because this room sucks for doing this right now. It is hot in here. I might have to set up my fan to be more like an air conditioner. There is a way to do that. And this is just taking quite a while to read. I might have to do a second part to this. Sorry. I'm sorry for the mistakes. Leave him to me, Goblin. I'll get him down from there with this boulder. Don't strain yourself, Ox. I'll save you the trouble. In fact, you look kind of tired to me, so I'll let you take a little rest. Compliments of the spider strength, Love Tap. Alright. Ugh, man. I think Hulk comes into this. Yeah, Hulk comes into this. Let me see how many... I think there's quite a few pages left. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I think... Okay, 8's not bad, but I think I'll save that for next time. Spider-Man comic was a little longer than the Batman comic I read. Whew. Or at least it felt longer. That and I had a lot going on that was messing with me. But I'm also going to be busy, so it would be better if I do a second part. So I hope you enjoyed nonetheless. I will see you next time. If you did, remember to like, share, and subscribe. I might try to do either the origin comic book or comic books of Spider-Man or this one next. So hopefully look forward to those, besides getting this done, of course. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed nonetheless. I will see you next time. You have an awesome day. And, yeah, that's about it. See ya.